Well, hey there. It is a Friday morning here, and I thought I would take you along with us for our day. I like to film kind of day in the life, kind of what our homeschool day looks like, because when I was first starting thinking about homeschooling, I was like, what do you do all day? But usually I start with a Monday in the fall and kind of go through to like Thursday or Friday in the spring, and I thought, let's do it the other way around. So it's October and it's a Friday. Just finished working out and replying to some emails, and now I'm gonna hop in the shower and then get our day going. So these guys are working on a puzzle that the boys started last night. This guy's sniffing up there. I think you guys need to tidy your room up today, huh? No. This little guy's hiding in the corner.
Hey Jake!
Abu, we see you.
You want to show Mama the piece you found?
So they're working on this. I'm gonna go have a quick shower and then I will be back. You got a piece? You can put it in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, Jake, you have to find where it goes first. Jacob,
So they moved on
you
to
have an A.
bingo, an alphabet bingo.
And so do I.
And I'm gonna clean these windows. I don't know what is wrong with this house. There's so many things wrong with this house. We have so much humidity in here. And you know, it's funny because we don't keep our house very warm. Like it's 18 at night. It's not that cold outside right now. Most of the snow is melted that we got. You can hear them finishing their game there. And we have like a dehumidifier by our furnace, but we have to wipe the windows every single day. So I'm gonna get started on wiping all these windows. So these windows aren't as bad. I guess we just let off a lot of hot air upstairs. So Friday isn't really a school day for us. We do 4 days of school and then we take a day off. You can hear my toddler screaming, running around. It's more like if we have a read aloud we need to catch up on, or a project, or sometimes we do a family art project in the night, then we kind of catch up on things. It's more a day for like independent learning. We really want our kids to kind of move towards that more self-learning, self-motivated learning. I don't think we'll ever be unschoolers, but we want our kids to have a say in their education. And so Friday is kind of a time for them to start doing that, work on projects. It's also a day for me to catch up on the things I need to do. We have kids slithering on the ground here, trying to sneak around. Katie, go get your shoes on, please. So, yeah, it's a day like phone calls. Does anyone else have this problem where you need to call someone and by the time you finally pick the phone up, it's like 2 minutes after 5 and they're closed? So Friday is like a phone call day for me, banking, paying bills, emails, catching up on things, school prep, and projects, which let me show you the project we need to do today. So we got about 120 pounds of apples, and I've been able to can about 7 jars, but I need to get as much of this done today as I can because the next few days are going to be very busy. So that is going to be my major project for today. But first, we're going to run over to our local library, more for just like a quick drop off and pick up because I do need time to do all these apples. I also had one child who hasn't been feeling well, who was throwing up the other day, so we don't want to spread our germs too much. So we're going to run over there real quick and do that, and then we'll come back. I used to spend Friday mornings cleaning, like doing the vacuuming and mopping and everything, but this year it's worked really well. My kids have activities on Thursday and they have like 3 different activities. Like sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 3. So it's worked really well for my husband to take the kids on Thursday and leave me with fewer kids here and get cleaning done. So I have more time on Friday, which is really nice. So that's a change. If you see my old videos, I don't do that on Fridays anymore, but I still do need to like clean the microwave and things like that. So first, off to the library.
I can't find it.
You can't find it? They're right here. Look, they're right here. Here's the ones you like. See if you can find the one you want.
Tinkerbells.
You found some Tinkerbells, so I'll put them in the bag.
Mama, I need this.
You want to read that book? Okay, let's go over here. Care Bears book. Do you want to come sit on the bench? I'll read to you over here. 10 Care Bears with balloons are standing in a line. Tender Heart Bear stops to help a friend, and now there are only... Turn the page. There's only 9.
This is one.
So this is, yeah, a cool book I just found. I'm always looking for Canadian books. The Fairyland Visitor, a Mysterious Tale, and this is about a story based on a family's experience with a stranger in Newfoundland. So I think I might take this out and have a look, because it looks really interesting. And yeah, about family in Newfoundland. Found Elmo. Katie, what are you looking at? It's one of the Disney ones. Family Story Collection. All right, we're gonna go in about 1 minute here. So finish choosing your books. So we just went and checked the mail, but it's too early. The mail hasn't come yet. So that was really interesting when we were in the library there, showing what you got. The grade 1 and grade 5 class from the local elementary school came in. It was kind of overwhelming. All these kids all of a sudden, they were filming it too, to talk to the librarian and to say thank you for being a part of the community, which I thought that was really cool. So we're down to 3. 2 of the kids want to stay and play some Minecraft. Usually on Friday afternoons they get some computer or technology time, but they decided they would rather do Minecraft at the library today. So they're gonna stay. We're gonna go head home, get started on all those apples. Check out those Rockies today. They are absolutely beautiful and so clear. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. Gorgeous, gorgeous mountains. These guys you hiding are looking at their books. And I was just printing some information and going through it with one of my kids because there is a contest that has to do with comics and they love comics. So we were looking into that and printing the rules and everything. Now I gotta get to these apples. And I need to eat something because it's getting late. Oh, there's a squirrel in the yard. There's a squirrel trying to bury a nut in our yard. Look at that. He's over here, come see. And look, there's birds like watching. Clearly it wants this nut. Look at him dig. Dig, dig, dig. Oh, he's covering it back up now. Off he goes. We don't get squirrels very often in here. Look, he's gonna go check out where he dug. See if he can find it. Nope.
Boo!
You trying to scare it away?
Mm-hmm.
No, he can't find it. The squirrel hit it really well. Isn't it interesting how he's using his beak to move and to pull at the grass?
There's a bird in here.
Did you see the bird go?
Wow!
She scared it. They're gonna see if they can find it now. We had some leftover chicken salad from last night, so just put it on some toast with some avocado. I'm gonna eat that. It's so good. It's got crown raisins and oh, what are these called? I can't think what those called. I will remember in a minute, I'm sure. So we do apples a little differently. We actually peel, core, and then kind of slice them and steam them and then blend them. Makes a nice smooth applesauce, naturally sweet. So I'm just getting these things here going. Cashews. Those things are called cashews. already going. The rice cooker's actually cooks a lot quicker, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill that. These guys are eating the apple peels. And Katie was here, she was counting the apples as I was peeling them and counting how many we had left, so natural math lesson, right?
26.
26 apples? We'll see if you're right. So those ones are going, and I've got another batch ready to go in. Just moving on to other apples now. These ones are, what did we say these are? These are Spartan apples. We have like 3 different types of apples this time, and even though we like mix them in our applesauce, when we jar them, I cook them or steam them the same kind because the apples will otherwise fall apart or kind of cook at different speeds. You can hear someone is doing piano. And these guys, Jacob's still working on apple peels. This girl has moved on to the cores. She loves apple cores. And you love apple peels. Yeah. It's also almost lunchtime, so I've got some pierogies going, some chicken nuggets for them, and then, okay Katie, and then I have some salad for lunch as well. So the first few batches, the first 2 are done, I've got the next ones in. So I put just a tiny bit of water in there, like maybe 1/4 of a cup or so. Just gonna add some cinnamon and blend it, and then put it in a big pot until we're ready to actually process it. So look at this nice, beautiful, smooth applesauce everyone loves to eat and I use for baking. So I've gone ahead and taken my lunch because otherwise they will eat all the salad and leave nothing for me. They're gonna have this. You guys ready? We've been listening to, you can take one of those. We've been listening to Hans Brinker or the Silver Skates, but with the fan on, it's kind of loud to listen at lunch today, so we probably won't. And I'll eat in a little bit because I'm still working on apples. These guys have gone outside to play and burn off some energy. It's actually nice and sunny. I've just been listening to a podcast about the history of Stanley Park. It's really interesting. Stanley Park is in Vancouver, BC, if you don't know about it. And there's a lot I didn't know about it. It's got quite the history. Pretty interesting. So Nathan just called me. He's finished 3 puzzles today, plus the one this morning, right?
Yep.
That one there. So he is on a puzzle kick. This living room, stuff everywhere. Tyler's finishing up his computer time. I think your timer just went off. So Nathan is calculating how many puzzle pieces he's done today. He's only counting half of that box though, right? Because he did half. So he's going to do his math here. So how many altogether?
333 pieces.
So you could do a 1,000-piece puzzle like that.
Nah, not within today.
No. You realize you just did math.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not a big math fan, but look, it comes in handy. You're trying not to smile, but you know it's true. So Ty is going to help me peel because he is, thank you, a good peeler and get through. We're just going to do this much more. And then I think I should be good for 2 big pots. And usually each pot is about 7 to 8 jars, so then I'll start canning, and then once the canning's done, come back and do more. So Caitlin is finishing her computer time. I'm just gonna call Grandma. I can talk to her there, you can hear her. Nathan's still working on puzzles. Ty is gonna make us some chocolate chip cookies for a snack. And I think we're almost done apples for now. Josh came and helped me cut the rest. So I'm just gonna clean up now and start heating the canner up soon. So I was able to empty the box of gala apples. We had like 10 left and I put them in the fridge because we will eat those. So I only have these boxes left. Let's see, this one has not much left in it. This one has a little more, so we'll do more after dinner, and then hopefully we'll get all through it after dinner. How is the cookie making going, Ty? Good. And how much are you putting in there?
1/2 cup of brown sugar.
Yeah. So some math and some reading going on. And he's really tall because he's on the chair. You're getting tall, but you're not quite that tall yet. So while Ty is finishing up the cookies, I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff here. We have an election coming up, federal election at the end of this month, and we got sent a ton of stuff from Elections Canada in order to, like, it's for educators and stuff. But somehow they sent me like double, triple, quadruple some of the stuff. So I'm gonna finish sorting it out and then I'm gonna post it to give away. Now, it's really hard to give stuff away where I live. I don't know. Clothes, shoes, people just don't want things. Books, I've posted, nobody ever seems to want them. So I don't know. Let me know if people like that where you live too. But I'll show you some of the stuff here. So these are part of it. They came in these massive, massive packages. So I need to go through this. I went through the stuff last night, and this is all the stuff that were like extras that I don't need. There's all kinds of cards. They have for early language or regular ones. Tons of these cards. They have voting rights for Japanese Canadians, for women. So many. They have a First Nation one too, I think. There's case studies. These are cards just about voting rights through time. And they have this really neat like board you put it on. Maybe I'll pull it out. So this is one of the big posters. And I think this is the one where you take these cards and you put them along the timeline, either exclusion or inclusion through the history since Confederation up to today. So really interesting. One of the things I'm hoping to do later is go through and put together a day of kind of review and about voting. So on election day, we're actually going to spend the day going over elections and government and parties and stuff. So I need to sit down. I've got some books from the library too and kind of go through and figure out how we're going to put it together, but I do not need this many copies of all this. I'll give you a quick look. These are the ones for language learners, so the words are a little bit simpler and the explanations are shorter. You can kind of see how it all works. There's a picture and then information. I'm just skipping through a few of them. That's what those cards look like. So these are the civic action now and then women in the vote. These are not the language learner ones. And so it has like just little cards on different ways people show civic action. So yeah, that's just kind of what the cards look like, those little ones. So one of the activities that you do in your little mock collection, and they have like the whole little setup here, like the little privacy screen and everything in the box to put things in, is they have these different mascots, and there's a whole script and thing you go through to campaign on which one you should choose, and then people vote. You can kind of see what they look like here. It's pretty cool. And this is, oh, I'm gonna make a mistake. I don't know if it's Inuit or if it's Inuktitut. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. But that is the symbols that you see a lot in Nunavut. Someone correct me in the comments below. What is that? What is this language called? Make sure I get it right. And here is another one here. The last one's upside down, so pretty cool. Tyler's cookies are done, and I'm almost done. Last one here. Is it good? Yeah, he wanted to choose a cookie and he insisted on the biggest one there. Thank you, Tyler, for the cookies. All right, the apples are finally done. I have the counter ready here. Where? There. But the kids want to go ride bikes outside, some of them, so we're gonna just take a break. I was able to clean up, let this dry, go take them outside so they can ride bikes for a bit, and I need to make dinner. And I was gonna make potato lentil soup, and I forgot I need the stovetop. So I'm gonna switch it with tomorrow's dinner, which is hamburgers and oven fries, and no one's complaining at all. Josh went to go do Pokemon Go. Ty is just cleaning up after snack. We're gonna head outside for a bit. Are you a ninja too?
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna try and finish my book. But I've been out here a good 5 minutes and haven't been able to open it. You ride? Go ride. Papa's home. He picked up the package. Does it fit?
Yeah.
Yay! Because we were a jacket short and I couldn't find one. And this was on sale. And it had a coupon. There you go, your jacket, and it will be yours next year probably. So here's the other thing I picked up from the children's place. My kids have asked for fuzzy socks for Christmas. They usually get socks in their stocking, and they asked for some fuzzy ones this year. So these were $15, but they were on sale for just over $8. And so it says Team Santa, and then there's these cute socks. So that will be for 2 of the kids. Early Christmas shopping. I know it's already started. So I think I'll go ahead and end this video here. We're going to have some dinner. I'm going to finish canning the applesauce. I still have some school planning I need to do. Go through the election stuff and sort that out. And what else do I need to do? Oh, my husband and I are watching ER right now. So I'll probably watch an episode of that. Do you remember that show? For some reason I feel like I was a lot older when I saw it. When I look at the dates, I was really young. Like elementary, I think, when it was on. Long time ago. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me today and kind of seeing what a Friday looks like. Every day is so different. Always with homeschooling, but kind of gives you an idea. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below. Otherwise, I hope this finds you having a great day. Take care.